Yay!
You try. In our hometown, you can't film if you're under 16.
Not only is it ageist, but it's also really unfair. Okay, I'll just stick to science.
Some laws are good, some laws are bad, and some are downright evil. But one thing they have in common is that all of them are legal.
If it's not right for me to steal from you, then it's not right for the government to steal from us too. Good laws protect our rights every day and every night, but a bad law turns the government into
The bad guys.
The bad you do blows right back at you.
Oh, the bad you do blows right back at you. Revenge may seem enticing, but it only leads to fighting.
So what you need is the golden rule.
You gotta do good to others.
And do no harm. You gotta do good to others. At school I learn and apply. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. So the way to start peace
Is for blowback to cease.
and to live the golden rule.
Hey, where are we? The jungle?
No, even worse. The education jungle.
Wait, what's that sound? Are those monkeys?
No, they're employees of the Federal Department of Education.
I've heard of them. Are they dangerous?
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Man. Daniel, look! The lost treasure! We found it! Well, after all this time.
Pry it open, Johnny.
Just machete this open. Oh, wait a second. Woo! A golden gummy.
Oh, yeah.
It's an actual golden gummy. I'm saving this for later.
For sure.
But what do you
Now,
have?
check this out. The secret to education.
Read it. Read it.
Personal responsibility.
No, oh, come on!
Welcome, everyone, to the episode before the season finale, The Education Jungle.
It's a lesson all about how government-funded school is the only way to learn ever.
Nope. Have you seen the episode?
I mean, I didn't have to. I went to public school.
Oh boy, okay. Tell us in the comments if you're homeschooled. We're not homeschooled. We're all here to learn together.
And I definitely have never learned anything after I went to public school. So tell us in the comments where you're watching from this Thanksgiving. It really helps the algorithm.
And happy Thanksgiving, right? Happy Black Friday.
Thank you.
After months of work, innovation, and free trade getting stuff made, we are thrilled to announce the best and most wonderful Tuttle Twins deals all year, just for you Tuttle fans.
We'll also sell them to you communists if you pay. Now, put your turkey wings together for the deals.
Okay.
You gotta make a better jingle about that.
Yeah,
No, let's try it again.
The deals. I didn't know which key we're going to be in. Okay.
pretty crazy.
For the plushie lovers, deal number 1. The Tuttle plushie pack. Get cute and cuddly Derek, Ethan, and Emily, and Dark Dumpster Derek plushies. Normally $140 for this package, but now just $99.
That's right.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. And you get old Ethan and young Ethan. He's a transformer.
If you're going to do it to yourself, not to the doll. Okay.
For the vigilante raccoon lovers amongst you, the Dark Dumpster Derek bundle. You get the Dark Dumpster Derek tee, which we brought out of retirement. It has a really cool back to it, too.
Yeah, that's a new addition.
You also get the Derek plushie. You get the Dark Dumpster Derek poster, and you get a gold back.
That's right.
It's not Dark Dumpster Derek themed, but it is shiny, and he would eat it, so it makes sense.
That's right.
It's normally $77. You get all that for just $54.99.
Okay, for the Tuttle bookworms, we have the Season 2 graphic novel pass. If you order now, you'll get the Derek plushie, Season 2 hardback graphic novels, and books 1 through 6 will be delivered before Christmas.
These puppies are hardback. They're beautiful. They're amazing. I have not even brought any home yet. They're fresh off the press. These are going to be great.
And this is the same great deal as we already had before. Like we mentioned, the Black Friday deal already started on this one.
That's right. Okay. And last but not least, hot off the press for the Tuttle super fans, we finally have our Tuttle Twins Season 1 Super Bundle.
That's right. You get a 12-book hard box set. Let's move these. So
it doubles as a big paperweight or like a weapon against intruders.
That's right. You can bludgeon them.
That's right. This is crazy. It is awesome. I'm so excited.
That's right.
You also get Ethan and Emily journals and a fun new Tuttle sticker pack.
That's right. A Dark Dumpster Derek plushie once again.
12 Season 1 ebooks and audiobooks.
And a Season 1 Blu-ray.
Which you can watch in the car or wherever you Blu-ray. Today you could get this all for $149. That's over 50% off.
All right. So get all your Tuttle Black Friday bundles as well as some sweet golden goldbacks at TuttleTwins.store.
That's right, man. We just launched these goldbacks in the sale, and they have been flying off the shelves. These are great stocking stuffers. Great way to beat the inflation monster by owning real gold.
That's right. Great.
Real gold a kid can own.
Great way to pay your kids for the jobs that they're mowing the lawn, or if you don't pay them for mowing the lawn, tipping them for mowing the lawn. I don't know.
Birthday money, stocking stuffers, whatever you would pay children with, Tooth Fairy. These are great.
Goldbacks are a great way to go. Okay.
And as always, before we start the episode, be sure to look out for the Golden Gummy for a chance to win a free graphic novel. If you find it, let us know using angel.com/goldengummy or scanning this on-screen QR code.
And also don't forget to download the adventure page for this episode at angel.com/adventure page.
Stick around after the episode for some Q&A with the guest star of this episode, Stephen Sharp Nelson of the Piano Guys.
And we'll also be announcing the Golden Gummy Bear winners, as always, and give you a little sneak peek of the season finale, Kidnappers and Capitalism.
But for now, enjoy episode 10,
The Education Jungle.
you called, and Corinne hath answered. What is thy bidding, my master?
What are you doing? Why are you kneeling?
Oh, I just thought it'd be cool to do like Star Wars stuff. This is my first time in government. Seemed classy.
Classy? Thanks to those Tuttle brats, we're so underfunded our Fairt headquarters are in an ice cream truck.
Ooh.
Hey, what can I get for you?
What are you doing?
Serving the customers. We have several sprinkle options. I'm a rainbow guy myself.
We're closed!
What sprinkles did you want me to use?
So why did you call me here anyways?
The Raccoon. We have the weapon ready at last.
And it works?
Perfectly. Just point it at your target and squeeze one out. It's silent, but deadly.
It'll kill him?
No, we just like the catchphrase. Fairt. Silent, but deadly.
You realize that sounds...
Awesome? Yeah. Here, take it. One whiff of this and he's ours. So get the Raccoon alone and let one rip.
It still sounds like you're talking about...
In myself.
Remember, this isn't just a grade on a paper, it's an assessment of your worth as a person. It's an assessment of your worth as a person. Your worth as a person.
I can't believe I got a D! Ow! Why did you pinch me?
I can't believe it either. I thought we were dreaming.
I love math so much. So why can't I wrap my head around this type of division?
Don't beat yourself up, Emily. This was a tough subject, and the curriculum doesn't give us much time to cover the topic.
Bruce, let go of Kevin's nostrils.
Cheer up, Emily. It's career day. You love learning about all the different things we can be when we grow up.
You have to be smart to have a career, not a D+ student. D stands for doesn't deserve a job.
Hey, me and Emily got the same grade.
No, we didn't.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
It's gonna be okay, Emily. You're just overthinking this. You're right. Besides, no one ever uses division in real life, right?
Just a reminder, for tomorrow's lesson, we'll be dividing the class into 4 groups.
Ah!
But for now, let's bring in your parents to talk about their careers.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's wrong with...
Hello, class.
I'm Amanda, Kevin's...
Hi, Mom!
Hey, buddy.
She's the best.
I make cartoons for a living. I created the show, The Quiblet Triplets.
Ooh. Love you, Mom!
Animation works by drawing pictures one at a time and then playing them quickly one after another.
Wow. I want to learn how to do that.
Thanks, Amanda. Tuttle family, your turn to share.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Eugene Tuttle.
And I'm Julia Tuttle.
And we own the Cafe Bookstore downtown.
Boring! I'm Corinne's father, Mr. Carmichael, and I'm an attorney. Which means I sue people and make easy money.
Not all lawyers do that.
The rich ones do.
Still no.
With these grades, I'm not even smart enough to be a poor lawyer.
Definitely not. You look like an injury lawsuit waiting to happen.
I am!
Here's my card.
Ooh.
Miss Higgins, can you teach us more about animation? I have an idea for a sweet animated scene in my newest Dark Dumpster Derek sequel.
Ooh, and could you teach us how to code? Or how to meditate? Oh!
Look, I really wish I could. I love my students, but the government decides our school curriculum, and they don't leave me any time to teach your individual interests. Plus, all my time after school is spent making lesson plans, grading tests, and pretending I don't see students waving at me when I'm grocery shopping.
Aww.
I really am sorry.
What's wrong with Emily?
She craves the approval of authority figures in her life.
No, Mama. She looked really upset, which is not like her.
Yeah, you two go set up your career day snacks. I'll go check it out.
Ay, gracias, Mama.
But all these careers seem so cool. Am I doomed to spend 5 days a week at school plus homework with no free time left to learn about what's interesting to me?
Wait, you come here every day?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's pathetic.
So this is it. I'm doomed to get a D+ in life.
Goodbye, awesome animated scene.
Not so fast, my second favorite twins.
Who are your first favorite?
Just because the traditional school system hasn't changed doesn't mean your education can't. Derek, will you kindly hand Ethan his notebook full of amazing drawings back? Well, they were probably rough sketches anyway. Vamos!
Welcome back, everybody. What did you think of that episode? How about that cliffhanger, huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's really interesting, cool stuff coming up for the season finale. So can't wait to have you join us for that one.
Stick around for the Golden Gummy winners at the end of this episode, as well as a clip of...
Not at the end of the episode. Just a little bit later.
Sorry.
The Golden Gummy Bear winners. It's all good. And then we're going to do a sneak peek.
We're going to do a sneak peek of our season finale, Kidnappers and Capitalism.
That's right.
You're going to see what happens here.
We have a special guest first. Johnny, will you do the honors?
I will. So we're thrilled to bring on the most watched cellist on the internet. Sorry, Yo-Yo Ma. He is. He's played on the Today Show, Good Morning America, and for the President of the United States, renowned cellist of the Piano Guys. But most importantly, he's voiced Mr. Koala Teacher in this episode. Stephen Sharp Nelson.
Hey! Hey there, Tuttle Twin fans. It is so fun to be on this show. I cannot believe that I finally got the gig. I got the gig, like after all the sold-out concert halls playing on the Wonders of the World and the Death Star, and here I am finally a voiceover on the Tuttle Twin show. It was leading up to this. This was what it was all about.
That's right. This is the culmination of the magnum opus.
I finally made it.
Stephen Sharp Nelson.
When your kids think you've made it, you've really made it. And when my kids are gigantic fans of the Tuttle Twins show, and they don't know yet that I am a voice on the show. I'm excited to sit them down and see if they even recognize that I'm the koala voice. I'm so excited about it.
Awesome.
You fooled us. We were like listening to it. We're like, who is that?
Yeah.
We knew we were working with you on this episode. We just forgot which part you voiced, and it was incredible.
We just thought it was a regular old voice actor, but no, Stephen just knocked it out of the park.
No. Yes, I take the award for the best and worst Australian accent ever in the history of cartoondom.
We'll go fast.
Stephen, you've played in the Sydney Opera House, right?
That's right.
I mean, you've gotten more experience than most of us.
That's right. So I was picking up on the accent all along the way to try to see if I could be a koala. I actually, not last time, but the time we toured Australia before, I actually held a koala bear. You can go to a park and hold a koala, and I really had some heart-to-heart with him. I feel like I could be the koala. I was like, that's how you really...
You did method acting.
I was method acting.
That's awesome.
I don't know how many of our other characters really did as much, of the work. Put in work into the characters.
I'm so all in on this. Yeah, I'm so all in.
No, for sure. So Stephen, let's rewind a little bit. How did you find out about Tuttle Twins? Because you've been with us almost from the beginning.
I love that I got to be right in from the very beginning, because I saw the vision that you were able to paint so effectively about the purpose of this edutainment enterprise. And edutainment is so tough because you teeter on the knife's edge of super cheesy and or the other way is just like, whoa, way too heavy-handed. So I think the balance that you've stricken is so impressive to me. And that's why I even threw my hat in the ring and produced an episode, because I was so excited about the direction of this show and I believed in it. And I saw it from the beginning just because I follow what Angel Studios does, and I just love all the projects that are coming from you, and I'm such a big fan of family-centric and edutainment like this that I couldn't help but jump on board.
Awesome. Well, you've been a great partner, so thank you for all your support.
Here's another question. So your stuff is streamed per the internet 3 million times each day, which is the equivalent of a filled stadium of people every minute. How is your head not bigger than it is?
Well, I have 4 children, and each of them take turns humbling me throughout the day. Remember, we have children to remind us how not cool we are. Very grateful very grateful for the humility that I have gained from each one of them. And but you know what's so great is I really think being able to consume the same media, for me, it's a music thing. Like, I always talk to parents about finding middle ground music with your kids that you can both enjoy, because it's an incredible bonding experience. And I think the same thing goes for shows like this. If you could sit down and you can enjoy it, and your child can enjoy it, you're not only talking about it, but later on you're at the dinner table and you're laughing about a line, or something will become a family meme. And it's this bonding experience that can actually occur. So I think even beyond the education and the entertainment is even family bonding, which, I mean, I don't know what's better than that. And maybe I'm over plugging the show, but I hope you can tell that I'm super passionate about how effective this has been in our household.
So speaking of that, what is your favorite episode? You talked about watching it with the family.
Well,
what episode does your family love the most?
Well, we're going back and forth. We're trying to decide whether Derek's our favorite or whether Grandma Gabby's our favorite. Like we go back and forth. They're kind of a team, obviously, but our favorite was the entrepreneur episode. There was just this moment. And I don't know why it just triggered our funny bone so much, but there was this moment where Derek he gets told that everything you touch, an entrepreneur created. And he has this existential moment, or like this out-of-body experience where he starts going around touching everything, and then he finally touches himself, and the music is perfect. And I mean, we were dying laughing. So my son Maxwell, who's now 13 years old, he does this all the time. He'll just go around the kitchen and touch things, just to make us laugh, and then do this to himself. So I just think it's just I think that's probably ranks among our favorite. We have several favorites, but that one just floats to mind.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that one. I directed that one. So
yeah.
and now that your kids know you are Mr. Koala Teacher, I think this might be your favorite episode.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, let's hope it's their favorite
a little bit.
and speaking of lifelong learning.
Yeah. So what does education mean to you personally? Because obviously, in order to get to where you've gotten, you certainly couldn't have done it all just in, the classroom.
Well,
right?
actually, that's my first question. Did you do it all in the classroom?
Well,
what percentage of your cello learning happened in front of a teacher in the classroom of public school?
That's a great question. I think it's probably misunderstood by a lot of people out there, because typically when you're in public school, which I was in public school my whole education career from K to 12, and typically, if you take cello or a string instrument at school, you're behind already, because the teacher has to be a generalist, one that sort of canvasses many instruments and often is way overutilized. Our music, just so everybody understands, our music education is way underfunded in this country. I'll just give you a taste of this. Our federal budget allocates 0.25% for music education. Let me just frame that for you. So if I gave you $1,000 to spend on your child's education for a whole year, $1,000, one shining quarter of that would be for music. So you kind of can, wrap your head around how little music education. And the sad part about that is when you look at the numbers, any child that's engaged in music education in school, all of their other test scores go up because it's this cumulative gain. It's like turning a master switch up on a child's life because it's really fundamentally one of the most effective ways to develop both sides of the brain simultaneously, because you've got the creative, you've got the analytic. If you approach Bach's music, he was a master mathematician. So there's a lot of benefit to be had there. But I will say, if you're determined to learn an instrument only in public school, I have yet to meet a child that has been able to successfully do that. Again, not to disparage the teachers, it's just because they have too much to do and they're not specialists. You need a specialist. So with a string instrument, maybe 98% of my learning happened outside of the classroom. And not necessarily in front of only a private teacher. I'm a gigantic advocate of the scrimmage. You know, when I was a kid, I played 8 years of soccer, and I got one of those participation trophies. Oh man, it was beautiful. And but what I recognized is we would practice, we would drill. You know, you drill, and then what happens at the end of the practice if the coach is doing his or her job? You have a scrimmage.
Orange slices.
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably have the orange slices. You have the orange slices, then you do the scrimmage. And the scrimmage is a practice game, right? And that's where you can apply the drills that you've learned in a fun way that doesn't burn you out. So I think in music, we often, and maybe this works for all education, you know, even math and physics and science. If you're not scrimmaging, if you're not actually applying that, which we do very little in public education, if you're not actually applying it in a performance setting or a setting that is actually pragmatic, it just loses its allure for a child. So for me, I actually tell children and tell parents of children that are learning instruments, even if you have to practice a little less and play a little more, it's well worth it. And when I say play, I mean perform in front of people. Get to a senior living center for your church, for your school, for an assembly, for your family. Do recitals. The reason why is because performance in and of itself obviously is a skill that needs to be learned, but also you're lifting others with the gifts that you're trying to develop. And it does a great deal of good. I find that if I'm playing in front of people, it's like double the practice time. So that's why I'm an advocate of education outside of the classroom as much as you can utilize it, and it's kind of like I guess there's several analogies that I can use, but I really like that scrimmage analogy of making sure that we're using our education and finding ways to be educated outside of the classroom. I would think that inside of the classroom, for me, it was sort of I was learning how to learn, and I think that's really important. And with our own children, we have 4 children, like I mentioned. We have public school, private school. We're straddling public, private, and we've done some homeschooling too, and we've seen benefits, pros and cons of each of those categories. But one thing for certain, when our child is passionately engaged in the pragmatic application of a particular science or art, there's nothing better.
Yeah.
That's so great.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
So get yourself into a nursing home.
Seriously.
Yeah, maybe that's not the best way to say it.
You know, not yet. Don't retire yet, kids. Don't just live there. Get there, play. They're a gracious audience, except maybe Grandma Gabby. She would roast. She would roast you.
Oh no, she's a big cello. I know. In her heart, she's got to be a cello fan. As a result of this live stream, when are we going to have a cellist show up in an episode? That's what we've got to amend. We've got to put a cellist in an episode, and then have Gabby just go on about it's the best instrument.
Oh yeah. She was probably great friends with Bach and everyone else who played cello. Yo-Yo Ma. Definitely you.
For sure.
This has been so fun to be with Tuttle Twins. I love your show. I'm so glad I got to be a little part of it, and I'm so glad. Maybe next time I could actually have a first name as a character, you know, instead of just Mr. Koala. Like that's my next goal.
That's the next tier.
You'll have to earn it. Steven.
Everything's almost just barely out of reach. Well, lifelong learning is what it's about. So that's
right. That's right. Thank you, Steven, and
Thank you for joining us.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for joining us.
See you, Steven.
Bye.
What a cool guy.
I would hang out with him.
Oh, I have.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
but that's
look at me.
Name drop.
I hang out with the guy who has more views than Yo-Yo Ma. Oh.
No, Steven's the best. He's awesome. And
So cool.
His voice was so great for that.
Oh, yeah. So good.
So good.
Well, guys, we are now to the point of the episode where you're wondering, who won the Golden Gummies.
That's right. Yeah, so we're going to tell you who won the Golden Gummies. Here it comes. Up on screen. Boom. Boom. Congratulations. Reach out to us. No, not reach out to us. We reach out to you.
We'll reach out to you.
Check your inbox, and we will give you your prize, the graphic novel book of your choice.
Ooh, and if you want Bitcoin in the Beast, you'll have to get it. You have to ask for that one. It's going to be sweet.
Awesome.
Guys, it's been a pleasure to be with you today.
Yes.
As a final reminder, you can go to TuttleTwins.store to get
all this good stuff
of our Black Friday deals.
Any of the bundles, they're all at a really great price right now. You can get the gold backs, as we said before. And also remember, 1 week from, no, it's not 1 week from today, 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today.
December 5th, we will be finally doing the season finale.
The moment you've all been waiting for. We've been teasing it all season.
Right. The build-up of the big story with Derek. We'll pay it all off there. December 5th, Tuttle Tuesday. Make sure to join us for that.
For the episode,
Kidnappers and Capitalism. So we will leave you with a sneak peek of that, and we'll see you December 5th.
We're taking the Raccoon.
On what grounds?
He's an illegal pet, a weapon of mass destruction,
And he ate my raspberry! Derek!
What do we do now?
We get him back.
If President Rabies wins, our raccoon people won't survive.
An entire planet of raccoons?
Follow the money.
Someone is going to pay.
We're taking the Raccoon.
On what grounds?
He's an illegal pet, a weapon of mass destruction,
And he ate my raspberry! Stop out there!
Ow! Ninja Capran, it's Ninja Capran. What the? Just squeeze one out to catch a raccoon.
We don't even want Grandma Gabby. Our eyes are set on a much more valuable prize, the raccoon.
he's hiding secrets.
I'm a rainbow guy myself. You'll have to earn back Daughter of the Year. Here.
Derek! No!
Grandma, what's wrong?
No! They took Derek! He's gone!